Hello friends, Ace Botane next episode. In this episode, we will be continuing with the NCERT quick reference. Detailed note I already published on YouTube. This is for quick reference. 6 minutes, 5 minutes that way. So it will be easy for you. And today's topic is morphology of flowering plant, first part, under which introduction route will be discussing. For convenience, I will share the screen so it will be easy for you. And daily I'm putting 2 questions in Ace Botane at 4:15 p.m. for NEET practice. So I will share it. It will be easy for you. I think a screen came, so we can proceed. So morphology of flowering plants, chapter 5, first part, quick reference, introduction route. And it is based on NCERT March 20, December 2024 edition. NCERT December 2024 edition. I think idea clear, screen came, so we can proceed. Now, what is meant by morphology? One more theory question. Morphology means it is basically study of external features or physical features, structure, form, and its development in plants. That is what morphology deals with. And this is a typical diagram given in NCERT book. Parts of a typical plant has been shown, where to system you can find shoot system above soil and root system below soil. I think idea clear, so we can proceed to second page. Now we'll be entering into root. So when we start to discuss with the root. So root, a typical root normally develops from radicle of the embryo. It's important one. True root, radicle of the embryo. And normally root is positively geotrophic, that is moving towards soil, positively geotrophic, and negatively phototrophic, moving away from light. No chlorophyll normally in root because no light will be normally available, so no need of chlorophyll photosynthesis. Roots are generally descending part of a plant axis, lower part. Nodes, buds, leaves, these are generally absent. So all these are generally absent. And roots can have endogenous lateral branches. And remember, certain exceptions are there. That is, certain roots can do photosynthesis, often called assimilatory root. Example is Trypantinospora. Now, another diagram given in NCERT, taproot system, fibrous root system, adventitious root system. I think I declare these 3 will be defining in next page. Okay, now taproot system, all diagrams connected with the NCERT. Some will be connected with the previous NCERT also. Now we can proceed to taproot system. So what is in the taproot system? It is the elongation of the radicle. Elongation of the radicle to give primary root. Typically seen in dicots. And that means there is a large main root. There is a single large main root and have secondary, tertiary roots, etc. And totally called as taproot system. So primary root, secondary root, that way it proceeds. Now comes second. Okay. Second type, that is fibrous root system. Here, primary root is short-lived. Short-lived is otherwise called ephemeral. So it is replaced by number of roots originate from the base of the stem. So it is replaced by number of roots originate from the base of the stem, typically in monocot. Fibrous root system diagram is here. Now, adventitious root system. So what is meant by adventitious root system? Here root develops, specialized roots develop from other than the radicle of the embryo. Typically, as in banyan tree, monstera, grasses, etc., we can find this adventitious root system. I think idea clear. Now we can proceed to main functions of root. Theory question: absorption of water and minerals, giving a proper anchorage to the plant parts, then storing reserve food material and synthesizing plant growth regulators. Now comes another famous diagram for theory and NEET exam. Parts of a typical root tip or tip of the root portion, region of root. One is a root cap, which is otherwise called calyptra. Root is covered by at the apex. Here you can find apex by a thimble-like structure, the root cap or calyptra. It is normally multicellular and parenchymatous. Next, a region of meristematic activity, dividing area. That is a few millimeters above the root cap. Here you can find. Root cap is the region of meristematic activity. It is thin-walled. Cells having thin-walled in nature have dense cytoplasm. Cells are small, will divide and produce new cell. Features of typical meristem. Then third is region of elongation. Cells proximal to meristematic region will undergo rapid elongation. Proximal, near to the meristematic region will undergo rapid elongation. Enlargement will cause the growth of the root in length. And last is region of maturation. That is, cells of the elongation zone gradually differentiate and matures. Thus, the zone proximal to the elongation, proximal means near to the area. Proximal to the elongation region is the region of maturation. And root hairs are seen in this area. Root hairs are normally unicellular. And root hair forming cells are called trichoblast. Increases surface area for absorption. I think I did clear. Now, root tip protection. I said this is not an NCERT, but just for I mentioned it for a namesake. I mentioned it. A root cap or Calyptra normal, multiple root cap. It is in pentanus or screw pen, and root pockets for floating and balancing as in aquatic plants like Pistia. Now, modification of food. Modification in present NCERT not discussed in detailed manner, but just mentioning only. Main function of root is anchoring of the plant, absorption of water and minerals from the soil. But under certain circumstances, root has to modify its shape and accordingly perform different functions, which may include storage, protection, respiration, photosynthesis. So presently not explained in detail manner, and said in namesake I just mentioned it. Okay, that is regarding first part of morphology of flowering plants, root and introduction and root. I think it is clear. If you like this episode, subscribe ACE Protein, like it, share it, comment on it. We can meet later with the continuation of it. So for time being, take care. Bye. Thank you.